Howdy, howdy. They call me the Hoff. And I don't think I was joking. I might have been. Yeah, here we go. This is actually a decent, like, incendiary grenades aren't really useful to me right now. They will be later, but right now, what I really want is money. And so I just, you know, took out as many of those as I could. They're worth, you know, between 200 and 500 pesetas a piece. Which, you know, isn't a whole lot, but every little bit helps, I feel. Plus, just a little extra sadism. Got spinal. Nobody knows how to pronounce that word. If you know how to pronounce that word, let me know. Alright. I'm hearing some weird noises coming from that cave. I think I'm just going to ignore it and come this way. Okay, I didn't think so. Thought maybe there was a chance that that gave you something. I feel like there's a way to get in there with him. Either way. So this guy has a little store set up now.
Some rare things on sale.
Rare things on sale. Well done. I see you shot enough of them. I can promise.
What are you selling?
Alright. Tell you what I'm selling.
Is that all?
Selling you that.
Thank you.
And that's actually all I'm selling.
What are you selling? What are you buying?
The Punisher. Specialized gun he was talking about. It can penetrate. It can go through 2 dudes, and that's, you know, not super useful, but it does 1.1 damage instead of.
Is that all, stranger? Is that all, stranger?
Oh crap! Now I'm trying to remember what I do. Dang it. We're going with the Punisher.
Is that all?
I feel like what I would usually do is upgrade the standard. Upgrade the standard handgun and sell the Punisher, but that's not what we're doing today. Back to the old grind. Killing zombies. Oh man, I do not like the sounds I'm hearing. Heads up. Oh boy, quick time event. Ah! It's gonna get you. It's gonna get you. I did it. It didn't get me. I am the greatest. Sign me up for the fucking Olympics. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do with you is that, because I want to. Yeah, I like them apples. Oh, man. Ah, jeez. Why am I so bad at this game? Reminds me of the last time I went bowling. Used to be good at bowling, now I'm really bad at bowling. There were a lot of, like, I don't want to say competitive, but a lot of different, like, self-imposed challenges on this game. The handgun only was common. People liked that one back in the day. Let's see, what was the other one? Like, there was a knife only run. That was pretty intense. I've seen a couple of those. I have to say my favorite is the blindfolded one. I don't know how far he ended up getting, but he claimed you just using the surround sound you can beat the game blindfolded. I don't know. I felt like that was a bit of a stretch, but he said you could do it. I'd like to see some video of it, but I haven't. Not to say it's not out there, I just haven't seen it. I was gonna say, there are dudes somewhere that want me dead. I can't find them. Oh, hey, here are some. Oh, man. Okay, so a fun thing. I was too late to react that time. But if they're behind you, they will tell you English. I don't, like I said, I don't speak Spanish at all. Well, I know a little bit of Spanish. Very little. Like I can order at a taco truck. But that's not really enough Spanish to say, like, you know how to speak it. No. Damn it. But anyway, he's saying, like, if you hear imbecile, it means they're behind you. And I believe what he says in Spanish is behind you, imbecile. Which is kind of a weird thing to say while you're sneaking up on someone and hoping they don't stop you. But whatever. They're zombies, they're not smart. So they just, like, warn you when they're gonna get you. You gotta listen. I know that means here he is or something like that. Aquí está. I know aquí is here. Está is some version of is. I don't know. I took 2 years of Spanish, but I don't remember a damn word of it. It's just not something I need to know. Yet. Unless you want good tacos, you don't gotta learn Spanish. What can I say? If you want mediocre tacos, you know the dude's gonna speak English. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm probably gonna, you know, if anybody watched this channel, what I just said. Oh, no! Where did more of them come from? Oh, no, so I can't back up from this position. So I recently found out a very good friend of mine is that I had to leave when I moved across the country recently. He's gonna be moving to basically the same place I moved to, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'm gonna see if I can't talk him into being on here at some point. But that's a ways in the future. And also probably not his cup of tea. just excited to have friends again. That way I can stop making these dumb YouTube videos nobody watches. Leon is not having a good time, I can tell you that. Man, I know there's something in the trees. A nice little cutscene. Oh man, it's the body of the other police officer.
Shit. Vámonos. Okay, ándale.
Oh no, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I'm on the edge of my seat. I don't know. What could be? What could be? Oh no! It's a giant freaky fish. Well, I guess that's the end of that. I've been willing to deal with everything up to this point, but I think that is it. I'm officially calling this one. I'm sorry, Mr. President. Your daughter is toast. Secret Service is not willing to expend any more resources on this vanity project you call a daughter. Let's face it, Mr. President, your daughter is just not that damn important. Got some supplies. That's always a good sign. That usually means I'm in a safe place. Alright. Now, fun fact. I can come out here, and I can shoot the water. I don't know how many times I have to shoot the water. Maybe it's like 5 or 6. And then I'll die. Not gonna do that. I'm gonna get on this boat and go out into this water for no reason other than I have nowhere else to go. Oh boy. Here comes the giant lake whale. Okay. Here we are. I gotta avoid the debris it's gonna try and ram me into. I gotta, oh no. Okay. And I gotta avoid the frickin' debris again. Avoiding the debris is like a side point. What I'm supposed to be doing is throwing harpoons at this thing, but it's really good at avoiding me. Very interesting that I know how to turn the boat just whenever I want. Okay. How many times am I gonna have to harpoon it? I don't know. Who knows anything about harpoons? Ah, jeez. It's like the old man in the sea out here, except backwards. Fish is dragging me around instead. But it's still the fish that dies, so, you know. Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna do it. We're really gonna do it. Yeah, but yeah, apparently the surround sound in this game is amazing. I don't have a surround sound set up, so... Jeez. How many times do I have to stab this dude? Resilient motherfucker. Oh no. I don't have to mash a button. Swim! If you get to the boat, you're safe. He won't eat the whole boat. I don't know why, but he won't. He just won't do it. He has respect for the boat. Okay, there we go. I did it. I killed him. So that was our first boss. He was kind of intimidating, but you know, if you know what to expect, he's not so bad. And what to expect is nonsense, really. I gotta mash X. I don't really get any feedback as to whether or not I'm mashing X enough until I cut the rope. I really would have gone with more of a sawing action than a hacking action, but what do I know? I mean, how many times have I been drowned by giant fish monsters? I've never been drowned by a giant fish monster. And now let's just shrug this off and go back to the house. Oh man, but not before I have a coughing fit. Oh man, you can't cough like that if you ever want to be president, Leon. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Man, that's going to be a dated reference by the time I actually release this video. Okay, this seems like a good place as any. That's pretty much the end of the tutorial level. From here on, shit's going to get real, and it'll be a good time. And I will see you when we get there. At the beginning of Chapter 2. See ya.